3 is about creating the moment. One of the most exciting times in an appointment is whenever you get the client to the large mirrors in front of her entourage. This is where you get to discuss with the client what she thinks of the dress and compare it to previous ones she's tried on, how she feels in the dress, and also how her entourage feels about her in that dress. I am going to pass it off to our signature stylist, Lexi, who is going to teach you how not to sit on the sidelines. You're going to jump in at the mirrors and create the moment.
Ask her to turn around and lift up the front of the dress. Make sure that she has the front of the dress holding on to her so that she's not stepping on any bead or sequins. Then we're going to go up to the mirrors and show our entourage. When we get out to the mirrors, I always want to make sure that I fluff out the train. I never want the entourage or the mom to do it. I want to make sure that I'm doing that and taking care of my client, all while having a smile on my face and listening to any feedback she may be giving during this time.
This plunge, I'm not for sure if my school will allow it.
So some schools do have restrictions. What I could recommend is having a seamstress put a panel of fabric right there to cover up. Do you have any other questions about this dress?
What about the straps? Like, I'm not for sure if I like the strapless look.
Awesome question. So straps are something that's super easy to implement. So these actually do come with straps.
Okay.
So what a seamstress could do, get them tailored to you, get them the right length to you, and place them on. So that's super easy. For off the shoulder, sometimes people take length from the train. There is enough length. Not all the times there will be.
Okay.
Maybe add off the shoulder to a dress.
Okay.
Do you have any questions about hemming, the length of the dress?
I think I'm gonna wear heels, so if I do wear heels, will it sit right about kind of there?
The thing with seamstresses, you want to make sure you wear the shoes you're wearing for your event.
Got it.
What a seamstress would do is go from side seam to side seam.
Okay.
To take off any length in the front that may need be take away. You want to be able to walk without stepping on the fabric and make sure you're comfortable. Horsehair in particular is a nice feature that some dresses have. It gives nice structure to the end, but whenever a seamstress hems it, you have the option to move the horsehair up whenever they do cut it. So you're not missing out on the horsehair. You can still leave it or you can remove it completely. It's completely up to you.
Okay.
Now we're gonna zip up this dress. First thing I'm gonna do is hook an eye. And then I'm gonna ask her to push back on the zipper, take her thumbs and push back towards that zipper for me. Perfect. Zip it up. What I'm gonna do now, because we don't want them to go out with a back booty, take my 2 fingers, I'm gonna smooth out any skin, and then the straps are a little bit big on her. So now I'm gonna take our strap adjusters. This is what we call a strap adjuster. And you can extend it, you can make it smaller. And what you wanna do is make sure to open up the clip and to put it right here. And then you want to clamp the clip down. And then you might want to pull it a little bit to give yourself more room. Make sure this one's open and make sure you line it up evenly with the other one. And then you want to clamp down as well. And then hold that and then pull in. And make sure it feels comfortable. Does that feel good?
That feels good.
Perfect. Are you ready to go out?
Yes.
And you always want to make sure that she picks up the front. She has the front, no back booty, and she's ready to go. Now that she has this dress on, we're going to go out to the mirrors to our entourage. How do you feel in this dress?
I feel so pretty. I'm obsessed with the dress.
Yes.
Could I take it in a little bit around the bust?
Absolutely, you can. Great question. So a lot of the times dresses are going to need a little bit of alterations, especially in the bust, because every girl's a little bit different. So what would happen is they would go in through the side seam and they would take it up through the side seam to get it laying perfectly. And I can show you what that looks like.
Yes,
so I'm going to go up behind you and move your beautiful hair.
Okay.
And I'm going to take it and I'm going to pull it to you. I'm going to get you snatched.
Yes.
So that's what it's going to look like once it's perfectly tailored to you.
Okay.
And we have a list of seamstresses that we recommend. That's a great starting point.
Okay. I like the fullness, but I'm not obsessed.
Oh,
with
okay.
Fullness.
That's something that we can change. We can have a seamstress change that for you. So what makes a ball gown is this material called crinoline, and it's easy to maneuver, to manipulate, and to get them custom to what you want.
Okay.
I can kind of show you how that would work too.
Yes.
I'm gonna have you lift up this layer.
Okay.
I'm gonna show you what we're looking at. Both layers. So this is called crinoline. It gives it that nice structure, that nice ball gown fullness, but you can take it away and make it an A-line. It opens the gown and makes it lay off softer.
Okay.
I'm gonna tuck this crinoline between your legs.
Okay.
And I'll have you tuck your legs together. Perfect. And let that fall. You see how much of a difference that lays? It's a lot more soft.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
more lightweight.
Yes, it does, and it feels like a lot more like flowy.
Yes,
You
yes.
know?
And this dress is just gorgeous. It checks off all the boxes. You said you want a little bit embellishment, but also
Yes.
that clean satin, a little bit something fun.
Yes.
Gives that princess vibe. I mean, it
Yes.
just hits all the boxes.
It does, and I love like the little subtle details that it has, and especially like the bows. I'm a big
I know.
girly. I love it. I'm obsessed with
It
it.
gives it that fun little twist.
Yes.
It's perfect.
Yes, absolutely.
Do you think this is your dress?
I think so.
Oh, so can I ask you the question?
Yes.
Are you saying yes to this dress?
Yes.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
It's amazing.
Yes. I
Well, let's
feel
go make it yours.
Yes.
Some conversations you might have with some of our clients are maybe sometimes they may not feel comfortable going out to the mirror section. So I always ask the client, are you comfortable? Are you ready to go out to the mirrors?
I'm not super comfortable like with the way that
Okay.
the slit is and kind of the keyholes. I don't really think I want to go out there.
Okay, do you want me to bring a lady from your entourage to come look?
Yeah, can you bring my mom?
Of course, I'll go grab mom real quick. Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay, perfect.
Now we're going to talk about the do's and don'ts of how we do mirror etiquette. So the first thing that's super important, because there's mirrors surrounding every one of us, is smiling. We want to make sure that our face is bright and smiling, and we want to make sure we have good eye contact with our client, with the entourage. We want to have an open body posture. We do not want to be like this. Don't do that. We want to be open with our hands. We'll be very, very open. We also want to make sure that we have good eye contact and we're not distracted by other appointments. We don't want you over here looking over here, or maybe just back here not being engaged, being silent, being shy. Ask questions. The more you ask, the more information they're going to give you, and the more information you have, the easier it's going to become to pick out dresses according to that criteria. So if she's telling me that she needs more support, I'm gonna go grab her maybe something with straps, or maybe even more boning. I'm gonna listen to things that she's saying, I'm gonna pick up on them, and that's gonna tell me what I need to go pull and what I don't need to go pull. Another thing I recommend is every dress they're gonna put on, they're not always gonna love. So I actually, every time they put on a dress, I try to get a good intellect of maybe how they feel in a dress, kind of pick up on those body language cues. And if I see she's loving the dress, and I'm going to hype it up, hype her up, make her feel confident, make her feel loved, make sure she feels beautiful. But I'm not gonna do that with every single dress. The reason being is I don't want to diminish the value of the one. So if you do it to every single one, she's not gonna know which one is the most fabulous, because we're complimenting every single one. So you wanna make sure you're intentional with your compliments. Like, I love this cut on you. Like, this frames your frame so beautifully. It's so delicate on your frame. That hugs your body so beautifully. I always try to compliment the dress to the girl. Like, she makes that dress come to life. The dress isn't wearing her, she's wearing the dress. So those types of compliments are always very helpful. Today, I hope you learned that the always and forever standard is to make the client feel heard, celebrated, and confident. And when those things line up, the right dress is sure to follow.
Now it's your turn. Let's head on over to the mirrors and start practicing asking thoughtful questions, interacting with the client and their entourage, leading them to a decision, and creating those meaningful moments at the mirrors. Let's go.